Today we're talking about one of the most powerful upgrades you can make as an adult, and ironically, it costs absolutely nothing. The word is no. 2 letters, massive consequences. Because if you really analyze why most people feel overwhelmed, burned out, and vaguely annoyed at life, it is rarely because life is cruel. It is because they keep agreeing to things they never actually wanted to do. Nobody warns you about this trap. You grow up learning how to be polite, cooperative, agreeable, socially smooth. You become incredibly skilled at saying yes. Yes to plans. Yes to favors. Yes to obligations. Yes to things that sounded harmless, but somehow consumed your entire Saturday. Then, one day you wake up and realize your calendar looks like it was designed by a committee of other people. The yes trap. Saying yes feels innocent. That is how it gets you. Nobody ever regrets saying yes in the moment. The regret always arrives later, usually when you're stuck somewhere thinking, why am I here? I once agreed to attend something purely out of politeness. Big mistake. 3 hours later, I was standing there, holding a drink I did not want, listening to a conversation I did not care about, smiling like a hostage negotiating for survival. That was the moment I realized politeness has a hidden subscription fee. Every unnecessary yes quietly steals time from something you would actually enjoy. Politeness versus self-respect. Many people live in a permanent state of, it's fine. It is never fine. It is emotional damage, wearing good manners. You say yes because you do not want to disappoint someone. You say yes because declining feels awkward. You say yes because your brain convinces you it is easier. But your nervous system always knows the truth. Your energy dips, your mood shifts. Your internal dialogue becomes deeply disrespectful toward your past self. I can't believe you did this to us. Yes decisions you did not mean are basically tiny betrayals that compound over time. How weekends quietly die. Weekends are a psychological scam when you think about it. 2 days that feel like freedom but mysteriously disappear. Friday night, life feels cinematic. Possibility, recovery, main character energy. Then reality creeps in. A lunch here, a dinner there, a Sunday plan that somehow eats half the day. Suddenly, Monday morning hits and you feel exhausted despite technically having rested. Nothing catastrophic happened, no disasters, just too many yes decisions stacked together like silent assassins of personal peace. The social prison illusion. Here's something ridiculous about adulthood. We act like once we agree to something, we are legally imprisoned by that decision. You're not trapped. I once attended something that was aggressively not my vibe. Too loud, too chaotic, conversations going nowhere. I stood there mentally suffering for at least 40 minutes before a shocking realization hit me. Leaving is allowed. You can just walk out. No dramatic announcement, no apology tour, just vanish like a financially responsible ninja. That tiny moment genuinely felt like discovering an illegal life hack. Confidence and boundaries. Early on, saying no feels like committing social treason. You overthink everything. You prepare explanations like you are presenting a thesis. I'm so sorry, I would love to, but nobody needs the documentary. Calm refusal is enough. Real confidence is quiet. It is relaxed. It does not panic justify boundaries. Ironically, the less emotional weight you attach to saying no, the more normal it feels to everyone else. I used to over-explain declines like my reputation depended on it. Now, it is simple. Can't make it? Done. No courtroom drama required. Energy bankruptcy is real. People think exhaustion only comes from work. That is adorable. A huge portion of burnout is self-inflicted through social overcommitment, unnecessary obligations, and constantly forcing yourself into environments that drain you. I once had a week where I was technically very productive, busy, active, fully scheduled. Yet by Thursday, my brain felt like it needed emergency maintenance. No crisis happened, no disasters, just too many small agreements stacking pressure onto my existence. Your energy is a finite resource. Spend it like it matters. No as a life filter. Every yes adds noise. Every no creates clarity. Without boundaries, life becomes chaotic. Random commitments, scattered priorities. Activities you agreed to months ago that now feel like psychological sabotage. No works like decluttering, except instead of cleaning your room, you're cleaning your entire lifestyle. Less nonsense, less friction, less, why did I agree to this? More space, more control, more sanity. Scarcity and value. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Being endlessly available reduces perceived value. When you become selective with your time, something strange happens. People start respecting your boundaries more. Your presence feels chosen rather than automatic. You're no longer the default option. You become the intentional appearance. Scarcity changes perception. That is just human psychology doing its weird human psychology thing. Learning to say no without becoming a villain. Saying no is not about becoming cold, rude, or behaving like a dramatic anti-hero who doesn't deal with people. It is about alignment. Decline what drains you, protect what restores you. Choose deliberately instead of reacting automatically. Simple responses work beautifully. Calm, neutral, no emotional fireworks. Not this time. Schedule's packed. Can't make it. Confidence lives in simplicity. Closing. Most people think life improvement requires adding more habits, more routines, more optimization systems. Often improvement is subtraction. Less noise, less clutter, less nonsense. No is not rejection. No is protection. Protection of time, energy, focus, and peace of mind. Because the real flex is not being busy. It is being in control. Subscribe if you enjoy upgrading your life without turning into a motivational robot. See you in the next one.